Welcome to Mac Volkswagen TV.
At Mac Volkswagen, we like to have fun.
This is Joe Hergert with Mac Volkswagen.
This video is a deep dive on all of the buttons and functions and settings of Apple CarPlay. If you're looking for a quick and easy, simple how to connect Apple CarPlay, I do have other videos on that. But with this video, we're going to check out every app. We're going to try Google navigation, we're going to try Apple navigation, and Waze. We're going to try every app within Apple CarPlay. So I'm hoping I answer every question for you. If I miss anything, put it down in the comments. Then, look for your question to be answered in my next video on Mac Volkswagen TV. Here we are at Apple CarPlay. We have all of our icons on the first screen. We have our phone, which we can make phone calls. Now, I don't have anything in my favorites. That's not because I don't have favorites on the vehicle, it's because I don't have favorites on my phone. So just to have something in my favorites, let's go ahead and put something on your phone in your favorites. So we're going to go to contacts, and let's use this one right here. We're going to go into that one, and we're going to add to favorites. Add to favorites to call. There we go. You can see right there, it put them right there on your favorites. So now, when you go to your phone, you have them on your favorites. You also have your recents here, showing all of the recent phone calls I've made. You have your contacts, which you can go through all of your contacts, and you have your keypad, so you could just dial a keypad to make a call. You've also got your voicemail. You can see I have my voicemail right here. So we're just going right back through keypad, contacts, recents, and favorites. Let's go back to this screen right here, all of our icons. Let's go to our music. What can we do with our music? So we've got some drums and guitars that I've made for Volkswagen videos. Let's turn those up a bit. All right, so we're playing that. You can play music from your phone. Let's see what else we can play. So now I have all of the things that are in my Apple Music or in my iPhone Music. And we can go to Browse. We could pick any of these things here. We could pick a radio station here that Apple has made for us. We've got radio here. Here's some Apple radio stations they've designed for us. You could choose from those. We can go to our library. If we go back to Listen Now, we can ask Siri to play music. What's this button do over here? Oops. Okay, so when we're on here playing music, you got the three dots down here. You can love this. Then you can unlove it. You can suggest things like this. You can undo suggesting things like that. You've got infinity, you can loop it for infinity. You've got random, and you've got loop this. So you've got some things here. Here's the level up. Right here it shows the battery level of my phone, 5G and stuff there. Let's go back to this menu. Let's do our maps. So here's our Apple Maps. You have two choices. If your Volkswagen ID4 has navigation, if your Volkswagen ID4 has navigation, you can go to the Volkswagen here. We're out of Apple CarPlay now. Take us back to Volkswagen. You can use Volkswagen's navigation. So if you don't have a phone signal, or if you're not using your phone, you can utilize Volkswagen's navigation. There you go. So you'd have Volkswagen's navigation. But if you're familiar and comfortable with your Apple navigation, then you can go back to here, go back to use Apple CarPlay, and utilize your Apple navigation and go wherever you want to go for that. And you're just like, boom, you're heading to your destination there. Within your maps, within your Apple Maps, you can from here, you've got your distance to, you've got your time of arrival, how long it's going to take you to get there, and how many miles away it is. You can push this up here. You could add a stop, so we could find a gas station along the way. We don't need a gas station, though, because we're in an ID4, but maybe we need a Circle K. So we can add that stop. And there you go. If you push this up here, we can share an ETA with somebody. Right there, you can share an ETA with the last people that I texted. Bring this up here. You could report some things to, you can report something to the map so that other people will see it. So lots of good options there. What do we have over here? If we push up here on the turns, nothing happens here. What is this little thing here? So that brings it to, now we have north is up. And then if you push this again, it's a heads-up display so that the direction you're heading is up. This turns your voice on and off. You get just alerts. You've got...
Auto is set to alerts only. Only important instructions will be announced. Turn left, then turn right.
So you have either just setting it to alerts or you have navigation full on there. This can move your screen. You can recenter like that. You can also zoom in and out. Or you can push resume to get back where you were. So that's pretty much a good go through of all of the buttons on the navigation. Let's go back to here. Let's go to your messages. Here, as you can see, all of your messages. Then you go back here. Now playing. Again, we're right back to our music. If we had something else besides music playing there, though, it would have taken, so if we were on podcasts, and we go through our podcast library, if we were listening to something on our podcasts, so now if we go back to here, we go back here, and you push now playing, of course it brings up your podcast. Let's pause that. And then you have your Volkswagen menu, which we've got, we'll go through that more, but we're going to go to audiobooks. You have a calendar. So go right here, you can see I got a package from Amazon today. So you can click on that. Go back here. We're on settings. So we got driving focus. Activate with Apple CarPlay. I can turn that on and off so that my driving focus is just activated automatic with Apple CarPlay. Appearance. We got automatic and always dark. Back to here, appearance, and we've also got show dark maps. If we can turn that on and off. We got a wallpaper. We can choose a wallpaper. Alright, so you can't make it too distracting, I suppose. Siri suggestions, show album art. So those are your settings. Basically those 5 things right there. Let's go back to here. Let's go to the next screen. So we've already been, there's that screen too. It's kind of a home screen here. What you're listening to, how far you are from work. We've got Amazon Music. So there we go. We can listen to Amazon Music. Audible. I can listen to a book I have on Audible. I can listen to the Dune on Audible right there. Now we've got Google Maps, so we can use Google Maps instead of Apple Maps. So you've got a little bit different thing there. If you prefer Google Maps, you can hit search. We could go to work from here, and we could hit start. We've got that. Again, it works similar to Apple Maps, but Google's got its own things. And you've got some settings over here. So that'll give you where you're going. You can add more routes, just like we did with Apple Maps. Let's exit. And we've also got the settings up here, which we've got route options, avoid highways, avoid tolls, avoid ferries. We've got map colors, automatic day and setting and night, basically. And we've got satellite map. So we've got Google Earth on our maps there. That's pretty cool. We've got traffic. So that'll actually show you the traffic. So that's pretty cool. So all these green here on I-5 means the traffic is good there. If we actually had a red, then we could see that. North up again, or having the direction you're heading up. And then you've got your volume. So now you can actually adjust it with
navigation volume with your car's controls, but only when navigation is speaking.
There you go. So that's all of your Google settings on your Apple CarPlay. Let's go back to, here is a heads-up display like that. Change north up. Got like that. So you can go from 3D to just 2D like that. Let's go back to here. Google Podcast. So you can listen to either Apple Podcast or Google Podcast. It's bringing up my Google Podcast there. iHeartRadio, Libby, Panera Bread, Play Books. Basically just all these apps you've got in here. Waze. You can use Waze Maps. So 3 different navigation apps here that you can use. You've got Apple Maps, you've got Google Maps, and you've got Waze. I suppose you could download more.
Thanks for watching another Mac Volkswagen video. See us on the web at macvolkswagen.com. Stop by at 1920 Northeast 99 West, McMinnville, Oregon. Or give us a call, 877-721-5794.
Mac Volkswagen, in the heart of wine country.